Hello, it's F5XVII. Let's try this again. I got through like 5 sentences, then realised because I had my drawing pad plugged in, I tapped it while it was on touchscreen and it stopped the fucking recording, so yay! Good one to me! And Coofy's okay at me, what's your munch cubes? Hey, you darling. Yeah. You can give me that slut look all you want. Wouldn't it be better if we mentally prepared ourselves for what's to come? None of this sits well with me. Even if you feel it in your gut, what can possibly be done without any evidence? We should search for Yukari Himigawa, since it is likely she is our best bet on learning more about Alpha. We need to find her by any means necessary. You sure are headstrong, but that's exactly what we need to do. You know, I can see the tail of my prey. Let's take a bite at it. That is still too fucking funny. That is just like, I want the prey. Give me the tails. Right. The order from the top brass doesn't restrict us from stopping our investigation, even if we never return to the city. We have lots of data that can offer leads. On the contrary, I believe we will be back there again. Kugatachi, what's your reason behind this claim? I shook my head slowly. I knew my gut feeling was an impractical response, but when you know, you know. It's just a woman's intuition. Good answer. That's the best kind. I understand that it is an illogical thing to say, but that is my only rationality. I wasn't planning on making fun of you. We follow our intuition all the time. It's like making an unconscious decision based on your experience. Which is true. It's like if you know something can be done faster, you do it based on the intuition. Like, okay, I can do that faster, and I can do this, and I can do that with it. In other words, even it cannot be explained, you are saying that you believe in my intuition? That's what I think. Nonsense, Kugatashi. As this was your first deployment, you may have suffered too much from these cases. If you dwell on the past, it will only cloud your judgment. Okay. There we go! We're up to the part where I realised that I fucking stopped the recording by accident. Even though I believe that what Inspector Kanodas had said was true, I had a feeling that I would never be able to fully put those cases behind me. Was it because I was too attached to what had happened, or was it another gut feeling I had? I was watching Ruby today, the latest episode, and I noticed how poor the voice acting is. I finally noticed, I sat there and went, do you know what? This voice acting's really shit! I know it's kind of a budgeted thing, but it's like, oh. Okay, Rin's voice acting is very, very shit. And the song, when Weiss is singing in the concert, I just sat there and I felt awkward throughout the whole thing. It was like, she's meant to be singing opera. It just sounds very terrible. It's like appalling opera. Don't even know I've got ketchup on my fucking chin. I had a cheeseburger, let's say chicken burger. A few days later, traces of Yukari Himigawa were discovered where I thought they would be. At the places where you go down the street. Yukari is the one who ordered the cyborg? Well, then, there's no doubt she's involved in the case. We cannot confirm she is involved in all the cases. After all, the purchase order was revoked. I thought she created it, not fucking bought it. What? Just because the buyer went missing, they collected the order? The stolen cyborg was ordered for 7th Tower, but was never used, so it was donated to Soto Military City's National Hospital. Reasons for purchase were unknown. A follow-up investigation reveals records that significantly that Yukari ordered the cyborg shortly before she quit her job. Why? I wonder. But it's such an advanced device that it was never made public. So the top boss probably treated it as a settlement for a project, right? Oh, that is a fucking fan. Look at all them monitors though, jeez. All those touchpad monitors. Is there any information about the project? Nuh-uh, it's classified. I can't even take a peek. All we have here is the buyer, Yukari Himagawa. It's us, isn't it? But the fucked about with the system or something. And we still do not know where she is. So, what now? I'm right here. I just got amnesia for some fucking reason. None of this adds up. She sent an email of her resignation and then suddenly disappeared. Why? It has to maybe the nature of her work, but what she did is unheard of at 7th Tower, Tsurugi. Do you know what kind of work she did there? I only know it was medical related, but she was a genius. Everyone wanted her to work for them, so she was probably doing something important there. A talent who went missing without much of a trace. What kind of trouble did she get herself in? Lots of trouble that she got amnesia. It is! Come on guys, let's not jump to conclusions. Maybe we should all take a step back. Now this sits well with me. This is serious. Are you telling me to just give up on Yukari now? Tsurugi, calm down. After all, in the first place, we are not investigating this for your sake alone. Well, that's true. Hey, Gino. What's this? Can we just search through as we please? Inspector Ganozo was about to say something, then stopped, folding his arms as if deep in thought. He seemed worried about how much he should involve himself in this matter. There has been no order from the top base to halt any investigations. Since we've already begun, let's continue. Still, we have no knowledge of Alpha's whereabouts. I went, blah, blah. And my kids. All we have is a cyberized body that Alpha left. And the analysis will begin soon. The data is sensitive, so we are taking precautions not to damage anything. Certainly, we are preparing the data extraction. I got a very, very itchy boob, so I don't really care. Ah. Once the analysis is complete, we may find some information regarding the whereabouts. That's all we can do as of now. Hey, Miss Kuritachi, what's your thoughts on all this? Do you think this investigation should be terminated? No, it should not. I was taken back by his question. For some reason, I felt like I was being watched, not by him or anyone else, but by someone else. I chose my words carefully. I hold the same view as Inspector Ganozo. Since there are no ideas of the top brass saying otherwise, we should continue the investigation. Why didn't the buyer's name appear all of a sudden? And it just so happened to be the same woman who Enforcer Tsurugi had been searching for. This sudden realization, this conclusion, may have been carefully planned by someone, or whoever I felt was watching me. It felt like our heads were tied to puppet strings, as if we were being forced to think and act. I know how ridiculous it was to think that, but I was scared to resist. So ultimately, we should continue investigating Alpha and Yukari Himagawa. In my opinion, this is the best solution. Little gooby, little gooby, little gooby. On my way to the counseling room, I saw Enforcer Tsurugi standing in the corridor. He saw me, too, and waved. Yo, are you going to counseling now? Yes. Sorry about what happened earlier. I felt like I forced you to dig up some pretty bad memories. No, it's not your fault, Enforcer Tsurugi. Those were all my problems. I did not understand people's feelings, lost my memory, had strange flashbacks pop up out of nowhere. But that was my burden. He was not to be to blame. Wait, have you been waiting here for me to apologize? Yes, because he wants to go kissy kisses. Yeah. I wanted to apologize to you properly. When we were in the room together, you could have apologized. I didn't understand. It was not his fault. And moreover, I'm a bit worried. It seems like you were in a lot of pain at that time. That's why from now on, I will attend counseling. I could not say anything more. If I did, then all this withering pain within me might pour out. I did not know how to express it, or what it was, other than the fact it hurt. Without saying anything, I just looked at him. Maybe I was confusing him. Somewhere, some time ago, my past self had made someone around me wear the same worried face he had. Yeah, I can see that. He smiled lightly and placed his hand on my shoulder. Its warmth slowly spread, comforted me in a way I did not know how to put into words. But, you know, if you ever get anything off your chest, you can always tell me. You? Not during counseling. Like, no, we're not during counseling, you can fuck off. Well, counselors only listen. They don't carry conversations. We're on the same team. So why not share our problems with one another? It was the other way around. I could easily help him the way he wanted to help me, but he was an enforcer, and I was an inspector. That boundary could not be crossed. I gazed into his eyes, trying to balance myself on this thin line. Thank you. I'll think about it. Well, see you then. Oh, Enforcer Tsurugi. Why did I call out to him? Sometimes. Even I could not understand my actions. But I had responded as an inspector. That was why, or maybe it was just an excuse. What's up? Nothing. It's just that your hue seems a bit cloudy lately, too. So if you ever need to talk, please feel free to come to me. You? Instead of going to counseling? Even when advising to do so, enforcers often do not attend counseling. Also, as your superior, it is part of my job to monitor your mental health. That face though, it's like, oh, you're just debating whether I should go to counselling and talk to you, and then I'm saying it back, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? I see, that's right. Thanks. I'll think about it. Don't you have somewhere to go right now? Yeah, the room that you're covering at the moment. Ah, right. I should get going. As I walked away, I could feel his eyes on my back. It was different from the cold stare of whoever held those puppet strings. His was warm and soft. Kissy kisses, lily kisses. Let's get kidnapped some people. Oh shit, wrong game. My heart felt lighter than it had in days. I was curious to see the effect it had on my hue, so I turned on my hue checker. Taking supplements seemed to have a great effect on my mental health. Since I would be working on cases in the near future, it was wise to continue this regime. Well, just take one, fuck it. I pulled out a tablet from my pocket and tossed it in my mouth. The more I chewed, the more relaxed I felt from the mint flavor. Might as well take one just in case we go batshit and trigger a bad ending. Entered the counseling room and was greeted by the same counselor who had came to Sado Marine City. With a squealing voice, he asked me how this had been. Naturally, the conversation revolved around the incidents that unfolded during my time inside old Marine City. I sympathized the cases that I had worked on, disputing how I felt the whole time. The powerlessness, the flashbacks, the overwhelming sadness that followed. When I was in the city, my memories seemed to come back in spurs, going longer and more intense the longer I was there. I've never been there, but I felt like I had. I confided him about my heart particulates and headaches when I first met Alpha. How I thought he had something to do with my past, but I got nervous instead of remembering. Even when I tried to remember, it was futile. It's vexing. Yet during a case, I had those flashbacks and they affected my work performance. It's all very troubling.
I see. In that case, would you like to try hypnosis?
The counselor asked. He had brought up the alternative treatment last time. Hypnotherapy, which delves into the subconscious, was my best shot at revealing the things that could not be unearthed from more unorthodox treatments.
Is this hypnosis actually stopping us? That's what I want to know, because the thing is, it's probably the Shivya system that's trying to hold us away from the truth. So they might actually be using hypnosis on us to stop us from revealing the truth.
I don't know. Attend hypnosis, leave and recover naturally. I don't want to remember. Let's use fucking hypnosis again because it might reveal something. I would. I was desperate to stop the discomfort my headaches and heart palpitations brought. Moreover, I wanted to know my past, even if it was full of things better left hidden. I did not want to avoid it any longer. Without knowing who I was, I would not be able to do what I was supposed to do.
Oh, it's gonna fuck up our QNL or something.
The counselor stood from his seat and dimmed the lights. Gradually, ambient music and a calming scent flowed throughout the room and I started feeling drowsy.
Let's begin. Slowly. Relax, he said.
Still conscious, my body started to feel like it was floating, as if I had wandered into a dream. I saw a park. It looked very familiar, but like any other park, with lots of greenery.
Oh my god, I know that fountain! That's at the anime! It's actually a hologram. That fountain is a hologram, and hidden underneath it is a lovely treat, which the inspectors find later on, that says some people find, because it fucking stinks. They turn off the hologram because something smells, and they turn it off, and right there's just this lovely sculpture made out of a woman. And her head's literally put in the position of her stomach. It's ripped off and put inside her stomach and all that. It's just like all these art pieces pop up where fucking glaciers and all that. That's one of them, I think. It is! I knew it! I knew it! It is him.
Oh, you sure became quite chatty. Well, it's all thanks to you. I was with someone. The two of us were sitting on a bench. In my hand was a tablet, and on the screen smiled an AI. The face was unrecognizable to me. None of them were. Actually, but I felt his happiness, blanketing me with his warmth.
Dad, Mum, I will work hard to bring everyone happiness.
The AI looked like a little young boy. He had a soft, gentle smile and was clearly happy, having a good time.
So that is his mum and his dad.
I looked at the screen, smiling at him. Let's bring happiness to everyone.
It is him.
And then I woke up.
Did you remember anything?
The counselor asked. I nodded. Well, it was when I used to be quite happy. But I did not let another word slip from my mouth. Was that a dream? Or was it actually from my past? Hypnosis was conveniently controversial because it was hard to determine whether its results would
that revealed the truth of one's past. However, deep down, I felt that what I had seen was not merely a dream. The eye looked like Alpha. What if I had something to do with Alpha in my past? And something to do with that Yukari Himigawa woman who Enforcer Tsurugi was searching for? But I had no idea to prove it. Debating those emigrations with Enforcer Tsurugi and the rest of Division 1 would only hinder the investigation. After thinking it through, I decided to keep it all to myself.
We learnt shit, and then she went, no, we're going to keep it to ourselves. Our hue went up.
The council ended. I left alone and went out to the balcony. No one was there. Empty. Perfect. This is Tsunemori. I'm glad that your counseling is over these days. You look so tired. All I've been so worried about you. Worried about me yet? Working hours has ended. But I just have to finish some paperwork and then I'll go home. Thanks for asking. Oh, I contacted to discuss the context of the document. I have something to ask you. Miss Katsuragi. Ah, I see. So that's what happened. Understood. Thank you, Miss Katsuragi.
Katsuragi? Fucking hell. I was saying that wrong, man.
Sorry for keeping you. Thank you for all your hard work.
Kugatachi. It's fucking Kugatachi. Kugatachi. Kugatachi.
Katsuragi.
I don't know why I keep on saying Katsuragi.
Empty. Looking out, I watch the cities begin to flicker and glow as the sun set.
Fucking phone.
Sato Marine City could not compare to the virtue of Tokyo, but these vibrant streets did not give me the same feeling as home that Sato Marine City had. In my gut, I knew my past existed there.
Put my phone on charge.
Those memories were so strange, so surreal. They appeared in various forms while I was in that city, only to trip me up and down in a suffocating sea of mystery. What exactly could I do, though?
Turning point. Okay, we've got to a turning point.
Though I pondered over it for quite some time, I was unable to find any answers. After all, these memories were hidden, not forgotten. I could only wait till they surfaced. Not being able to recall my past was not the only thing that prevented me from staying focused. These headaches and heart palpitations had been troubling me too. I was deemed stable for the occupation, but now that my life is enveloped into an abyss, I wonder if I could have chosen something else. I felt strangely tired. I had no work left to take care of, so I figured I'd return home. I walked back, carrying the weight of everything, trying not to let it crush me. I ran into Tsuragi, but I only got as far as the entrance.
Fucking hell. Turning point again.
I opened the door, and a gust of wind rustled my hair. A sorrow lingered, not from the wind, but from the state, transparent air around me. But after a deep breath, I felt refreshed, alive, more than ever. The breeze brushed my cheeks. I was alive here, in these streets. It was surreal, but it was the real truth. I stretched my back, then walked the streets, the ones I protected. Sato Marine City was still fresh in my mind, but now these streets of Tokyo were the ones I would protect. As a detective of the PSB, I was a person with the means to live for now and for tomorrow. A rush of cold wind blew against my back. I keep these streets always. We have orders from deployment. Harajuki experiencing an increase in the area stress level.
Alright, let's head to the scene. Kugatachi, are you ready?
Of course.
Okay, let's see what all this fuss is about. He's popped up again, hasn't he, in a different form, probably a massive mecha cunt.
From then on, we did not return to Saddle Marine City. There was no signs of Alpha or Yuriko Himagawa day by day and case by case. It all became clockwork, but that was what we were supposed to do. What we were signed up for. There was nothing else beyond that. We continued working, no matter what. We were the hands and feet of Shibuya, who maintained the peace.
I wonder if they even get paid in forces. It's like, okay, you're latent criminals. What? What? What the shit? I got the bad ending? What the fuck? I got the bad ending. The bad ending. How? I did everything I could. How did I get the bad ending? What the fuck? How did I get the bad ending? You cannot be serious, man. We got the bad ending. The bad ending. The bad ending. How? I did everything perfect. I saved people. I did what I could. Why did I get the bad ending? Fuck you, supplement. I decided after all it was fuck me. Ah! I'm guessing it's got to do. Never mind. I rely on my own will to remember naturally. It was troubling, but I've realized what I had expected. Bit by bit, I began to recall more and more, but a series of intense headaches and hard print free from remembering. It seemed like pushing myself too hard. I would put my worst counseling replied since it's eventually, if they were meant to return, I would be able to remember more things, but for now, not being able to was a problem I did not need to worry about. Council ended, I left alone and went out to a balcony. No one was there. Empty. Perfect. Same as always. Empty. Is it because we killed him? Is it because we killed him? Although I pondered over quite some time, I was unable to find my answers after all. Those memories were hidden, not forgotten. It was not the only thing that prevented me from staying focused. I complained, but now my life was unveiling, and for this I wondered if I could have chosen something else. I felt strangely tired. I'd worked till I have to take the fuck! It's because we knocked him out! Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you Ah! How? I cannot believe we got the bad ending. Fuck you, game. Shit. Stop from this. Oh, why did I get the bad ending? Why? It's because I destroyed him, wasn't it? love, hate, or things that a machine can create. Those things that can only be raised up from the depth of the soul. Oh, fuck! It stops this, if it stops you being able to do this if you fucking thingy. I should have saved it at a later point in the game. I cannot believe I got the bad ending. I cannot believe I got the bad ending. It's because I destroyed him, isn't it? We'll go with that one again. We went with this one last time, didn't we? I still cannot believe that happened. Let's take our supplement. I reach for the tablet in my pocket. See, look, it stops you from skipping them parts that you haven't seen yet. I was pressing that and it didn't skip it. Which is quite good on this game. Oh, fuck's sake, man. I think this is the one where I chose not to shoot the bait. Let's say I chose to shoot the bloke instead of him shooting him, so it leans more towards that, I think. I think it's because I fried his circuits. What did it do last time? I can't fucking remember. Did it analyse the area of stress level or what? Oh shit. Fuck. Oh my good lord. I didn't choose that one. I can't believe I did that. It's because I fried its fucking circuits. It's because I fried its circuits a bit. Like, it didn't continue on. Fuck, duck and do your muck. Oh, I cannot believe I got the bad ending though. I thought our goal was to actually stop him. So that's why I chose that, because I thought we'd stop him and so I'd be able to retrieve the data from him, but apparently it's like, no, you will not stop. You will not stop him. No. He cannot be stopped. Ah, fuck. Go faster, go faster, go faster, go. Please go faster, you fucking slow. I did choose the analyze one last time. I know I fucking did. At least it remembered that from my previous save. Blink, 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 blink. Okay. Okay, yeah, we did this last time, I can remember now.
There we go. We can skip that. That's weird. I cannot believe this shit, man. I'm gonna have to save the fucking profile of it when I get to some of the main parts. I got the bad fucking ending. Just because I thought that you had to fry him. Stupid thing. Probably should have let the fight go on, then she would have remembered by herself. The turning point is that, though. It's definitely that, because of those things. There we go, save that there. Fucking stupid thing, seriously though. Bad ending, my ass. And that's what went with last time, weren't it? It's weird how this thing's so high up though, even stays that high up. Ugh, I cannot believe it though. I cannot fucking believe it. I'll do it on Drink Life as well. So much fucking dialogue, isn't there, before the next scene? "50 years later, and it's still going." Let's just take a fucking supplement, for fuck's sake. We're probably meant to take them, aren't we? To stop from getting the headaches or some shit. So I want to remember these things, really. Okay. Yay! Makes your breasts grow. Seriously, her breasts just go in that scene. It's like the fucking handsy person decides to get hold of the remote when drawing. And it's like, yep, drawing pad. We draw her with the biggest breasts. Make them bigger. Fucking hell. Skip it. Let me skip. Please. Let me skip. I shouldn't have taken the supplements! Shit!
God damn! Fuck's sake. Go! Can't we skip? Oh, fuck me. Taking the supplements makes us a bitch. I thought so. Get out of my room! Oh, fucking hell. It's just so painful having to sit through all this fucking dialogue again. So yeah, watched the rest of Occultic 9, got it finished and all that. Had quite a good ending, really. Goes to show that any person can be a hero at the end of the day, even a NEET. It's like, I want to be a hero. I haven't been a NEET all my life. Let me do this one thing to save you. And then big-breasted woman sacrifices her souls. Kind of. Oh, fuck sake. I just want this to end now. I kind of want it to end now. Please. Fuck it! I fucked up the whole story! Bollocks! I know I shouldn't have took the supplements. I know I shouldn't have fucking took the supplements. Fuck it. Start fucking over again because I fucking saved the fucking save. Okay, I think I'm gonna be back in a minute because, oh my good lord, this is taking fucking ages. Okay. I'll see you in a minute after I finish through this bullshit, I think.